Hello Taurus, welcome to your reading with me, Cindy. Taurus, this week we're going to utilize the Wild Unknown Oracle and Tarot cards. We're specifically going to try to look at your energy and energy outside of you, so it would somehow be important to you to know about this energy. I'm assuming it's not yours, it's something outside of you, person, place, or thing, and then what these two energies are creating. So I'm going to start with the Wild Unknown and see where it goes from there. Taurus, how would I describe you right now? Let me tell you. Okay, sit back and say, okay, Cindy, bathe me in compliments, because that's what I'm going to do. Taurus, your energy right now, I want to say you look beautiful, you look handsome, whatever applies to you. You move through life very gracefully. I'm getting to with agility and grace. Beauty. You are the epitome of Venus right now. I don't know what's going on for you, but wow, it's just like a really, really beautiful energy. I want to say too, there's another thing that's going on in this board. There's a lot of predatory energy around here, a lot of opportunistic energy on the board too, specifically talking about the vulture and the shark. These are two things that both circle, right? Circle. There's also a panther here, and even you're even a predator, but you're coming out of fox. So it's almost as if, you know, if there's competition for something, which is like all these predators, it's really interesting. I don't know how much there's competition, but there's some sort of message maybe underlying in that with all the predatory energy. But even still, like, it's just like sly like a fox, stealth, just out of all the predators that I'm looking at here, I want to be quite honest. The fox is the one that I'm going to say is the most attractive, has sort of that, if you ever watch a fox, kind of, they just move really nicely and gracefully. They're agile on their feet. They leap. They're like canines, but cat-like, right? Like there's a really interesting, so there's a very interesting maybe yin-yang balance with you too. To me, a canine is like a yang energy and a cat is like a yin. Where do I go? You have the Mother of Cups, the Mother of Pentacles, and then you have the Page of Swords, the Daughter of Swords. So I want to say too, you're in an extremely receptive energy, and it is just sitting and looking and observing and really looking nice while you do that. But this is like, it's just so graceful. Just, you know, gracefully floating through life. You know, maybe deep inside you're going, oh my God, there's a mess in here, Cindy, I have no idea. But whatever you're dealing with it in a way that you're doing it with refinement and grace and beauty. You're balancing your yin and your yang, because the fox will go after things that it wants, but when you do it with grace and refinement. So it is just a beautiful, beautiful energy. Holy moly. Wow, right? Yeah, look at you. So it's really nice. Okay, so energy's outside of you. The energy outside of you is feeling a little bit, or has been feeling a bit of a pressure. A pressure. Does it have something to do with I don't think, it's funny, I don't think the shark represents you. There's a feeling of you kind of just, right? You're just this loving. You're loving and receptive to who needs love right now. I don't know if this is, I don't know who I'm specifically reading, but it's what this is. Receptive to who needs love, who you can bring under your wing. Maybe even to this kind of watching and learning energy is seeing that. who and what and how you can bring things under your wing to love and nurture. It's just, you're pulling off your Venus energy like nobody's business here. I've actually never seen it such, it's, yeah, like Venus, like the goddess. You're like the goddess Venus right now. So I don't know that the shark is you. I'm going to be honest though. That kind of energy is going to pull stuff towards it. Come on. I mean, it is. You are going to pull things towards you with that type of energy. And maybe that's why we have this. The vulture is the energy that's being created by yours and someone else. This, I want to describe, based on the tarot cards that came out with this, you have the Four of Swords, the Chariot, and the Daughter of Wands, the Page of Wands, is that the energy, an energy outside of you feels an intensity within itself. There could even be something that this energy is hiding. It's trying to move through life without acknowledging it, but you can't. It's like the big elephant in the room with the shark, and even this energy is like a big elephant in the room. Maybe you've garnered someone's attention here. I don't know, but well, how couldn't you? I want to say, if you go out of the house in like your jogging pants, your scrunchy jogging pants, and your hair is scrunched up or it's messed up, there's something about you that's just absolutely refined and beautiful, and or sophisticated and handsome. You know, I don't know, however you want to say it, but there's something here that's, I want to say, possibly wants to come towards you with the Chariot. But it's, I want to say this energy's been healing itself in terms of how it moves through life. That's that. This energy's been healing itself in terms of how it moves through life. And the Daughter of Wands is, it's funny, the Daughter of Wands was coming out in Aries, maybe the Daughter of Wands came out in the extended. I don't remember now. But there was a sense of, you know, them untangling themselves. Yeah, I think that was in the extended. Untangling themselves. So there's a bit of that energy here. Maybe even going through some really difficult period of life as well. The panther's kind of there to protect in dark times. So this outside energy from you may have been going through something really rough and needing to heal through it and find a new way to move forward in life. Yeah, that's how I would describe it. Now, the vulture, it's kind of like a blessing in disguise. You know, you think about what vultures do. They find a carcass and they pick away at it. It's like, oh, well, that's kind of sad, right? That poor animal died, but it's a blessing to the vulture because it provides it with food and sustenance, and it can continue to live. But, you know, in an indirect way that we don't really often think about is that it removes vehicles of potential pestilence and disease, so that when rebirths occur, they're fresh and they're healthy. So that's very interesting. Your energy is, I'm going to say, I mean, this does not look like the energy of anyone who needs to do any sort of healing work. So I'm not going to say you don't. We pick shit up along the way. You're just in a really nice cycle. Don't let it go to your head. Everything's good right now. Could be good for a few years. You know, could be good for the rest of your life. Who knows? It's very good. This is a very, very good, very nice energy. It's funny, right? I'm not getting anything negative from this energy outside of you, except the fact that it's dealt with negativity. And I say dealt because the Four of Swords is here with the Chariot. It's like healed and moving forward. Unwinding itself too with that Daughter of Wands. If its energy's been really, you know, tangled up and contained, it's unwinding itself. It's coming out of containment. So, okay, with the vulture, we have the Star, blessings. Oh, what did I say? It's like a blessing in disguise. Something painful happens, but out of that, something beneficial comes of it. So there's the blessing, but then there's the difficulty, right? The Ten of Wands. And then the Four of Cups. This could honestly be someone that you were meant to build something with at some point along the journey, but I feel like there's been sort of a stall in it, and I'm going to say I feel like the stall is because of this energy outside of you. There's been an intensity about that energy, or an intensity going on around that energy. So I don't know if this is coming up because this is something that you're going to build with this person down the road. I would certainly make sure that everything is okay with that person if that's the case, because your energy is so nice. So then the underline for the tarot, you have the Moon, the Ace of Cups, the Mother of Swords, and the Strength card. So we have the Shark. It's floating around. It's one of the underlines. So there's something here. Maybe there's something yet to be developed or discovered in a relationship with another person here, or a place or thing. I don't know. Could be a place or thing too, right? It could be an environment that was not very healthy and it's getting better. Could be something like that. And it could have been an environment where you thought, you know, at some point, well, I could really build something beautiful here. But then the Ten of Wands and the Four of Cups, ooh, this is pretty heavy. I'm not going to go into that. And that opportunity is going to have to pass me by right now. So, you know, it'll be interesting to clarify what this Shark is. But I do think it's interesting that they both circle. Both of these are circle. I guess the vulture, I don't know. No, it's not really a predator. It's, oh, what do they call them again? It's not a predator. It's a cleanup crew. It's a cleanup crew guy. That's not the right term. But anyway, so it's a shark and a cleanup crew guy. Circling. Maybe circling to see if the cleanup has been successful. There's definitely some sort of need for cleanup over there. This outside energy. Going through even an unknown period. Well, you know, will it ever be good to go back to that place? Or will I ever be able to build something with that person? You know, there's definitely a big mystery and an unknown here. But the Ace of Cups is, I want to say that's a feeling of healing, clarity and vision, and strength and fortitude, resilience. Difficult things can create that in people as well. You know, it's not to say that you haven't been through stuff like that either, but I'm going to tell you where you are right now is just, you're pretty as a peach, you're handsome as, that doesn't sound right. I was going to say handsome as a Holstein, but you are a bull. So, handsome as a Holstein. Okay, the Fox. There you are, Taurus. Fox. The Fox. Actually, the Fox is also in one of the things that's described about this Fox in the deck for this is it is the ideal partner. The ideal partner. I mean, and you were coming out like that in spades. Just almost like heaven dropped you. It's just amazing. Heaven, you fell from heaven. Is what happened? You fell from heaven. Because that's what the Fox is too. And look at you. Even if you're watching and you're a male or a masculine or any, you know, that kind of energy, you're a very safe place. You're a very safe place. You're very loving. Like I said, there's a sense here of gracefully moving through life. Who will fit under my wing right now? Who needs to fit under my wing? Who's worthy of fitting under my wing? Because that's interesting. Under my ring. I'm just thinking, like, because of partnerships, who's worthy of fitting under my ring? Well, don't be possessive, Taurus. The Fox. The Fox. The Two of Swords. Well, the Two of Swords was in reverse, actually. But anyways, the Nine of Cups and the Two of Pentacles. They're both in reverse. The twos are in reverse here. There's no question. You're the dream. There's no question. There's no doubt. There's nothing to measure here. There's nothing to juggle. It's pretty clear. It's like, who are you? What's going on, Taurus? I don't know if... I really don't know. I'm really curious to get over here. But, like, you're just coming out like everybody's dream. So... if it's not everybody's, it's at least one person sees you like the most amazing thing that the universe, that God dropped into their lap or in front of them, whatever it is, across their path. The Mother of Pentacles, the Father of Cups. Just, gosh, you're so loving. The Mother of Cups. I do want to say too, it's like, you stir deep feelings. You're stirring deep feelings. You're showing up in this very feminine energy, and you stir really deep feelings in masculine energies. It could be like if some of you are parents, you don't have to be. You could have just pets, or you could have younger siblings, or just, you know, anybody in need. There's some sense though, but almost because she's got the little one, right? Like looking after the little one. Yeah, like maybe you have a real knack with little people. Mostly I mean by kids with that. But, oh, and the Chariot. Oh, what's coming out? With the Mother of Cups. Wow, the Chariot, the Nine of Swords, and the Son of Cups. You know, okay, I'm just going to say, tone it down. Tone it down, Taurus. Tone it down. Because people want nothing more than to express their feelings to you or someone, but they don't even know where to start. I don't know what to say to Taurus. Like, you're coming out like a goddess dropped from heaven. The Daughter of Swords. And it's just... Maybe you can sprinkle some of that on my clumsy airiness. The Five of Pentacles. The Daughter of Swords. Oh my gosh. If you don't got a lot going on financially right now, or you're just kind of floating through life, you don't have a base here, or I don't know, the Five of Pentacles, you're just floating through it like, oh, okay. You handle, it could even be isolation. Like, what is this? You handle grave difficulty with grace and ease. If it does, you know, it may not feel like that to you, but you do. I want to say there's something about this too that I think sometimes this card invokes the time period. I don't quite know why. I'm going to try to explain it maybe, and we'll figure it out together. But sometimes this card invokes for me the time period. I want to say like the 1920s. Is that sort of like the flapper period? Also the Art Deco, Art Nouveau. I don't know if I'm combining periods here, but something about that. And I found like, because, you know, it's funny too, because in that time period, women really changed how they dressed. So they kind of disguised their figures, right? We came out of a period where there was girdles and bustles, and we're accentuating hips and busts and tiny waists, and everything became very streamlined. And actually, it's very elegant. I really love that period. I kind of feel like I lived at that time. It draws me in all the time. Art Deco and just flappers and that whole, yeah. Anyways, but because it almost kind of masculated. Am I using that properly? It's not emasculating because it's masculating. Feminine energy. But they were so beautiful and graceful. Their hair became shorter, but it was still, it maintained all of this, this very feminine beauty. And right, because the fox, it's coming up like this feminine to me, just kind of sitting and watching things go, but it'll also jump in. So it's kind of balancing that, but I don't know why the fox does that for me. So, okay, so where I'm going with this, it's a great story, Cindy, but I don't know how it relates to me. I'm going to tell you how it relates to you. This is reminding me of the people born then. So I think about a lot of those people, and what happened just after that time period was the Second World War. And it's kind of reminding me of, what was one of the things, was it Winston Churchill that came up with this? No, it's not keep on and keeping on. So I was like, is it? That's from a song. It's kind of like one foot in front of the other. Or what was that? What was, y'all are probably yelling at me, particularly my, how do I have 12? the British are probably like, this, okay. There's always a typo. Oh, Lord. Well, of course, it's not coming out. Maybe I can edit this. Oh. Oh, actually, there's a lot of good ones in here that I saved. But I like this one. Attitude is a little thing that makes a big difference. Maybe that's even part of it. But it was something about, I don't know. You know, I don't know. You guys put it in there. Put it in the comments. Like, because there's this, you got to take this the right way, because the British are really good at this. Like, their mouths can be full of shit, but they won't even show it. I think it's fine. But if you take that too far, like, there's a sense of like dignity and grace, okay? Even under a lot of pressure. Things are crumbling around. But it's like, right? Like, the attitude makes a big difference. That could be something like that. I didn't describe myself properly here. I'm really not graceful. You could use some of your grace here, Taurus, because it's not coming out of my mouth right. I really wish I could, I don't know. You all are probably typing it already, what you think it is, in the comments. But there's that, because this is kind of going from, you know, a time period where things are becoming a little bit easier. You know, electricity and plumbing are becoming more common in that time period that I'm describing. And cars, like, all of a sudden, life is becoming quite interesting, and we're being alleviated by some of the, you know, the need of just trying to do things and survive. But then all of a sudden you get hit by the war, like, in a really dramatic way, in a really profound way, where a lot of things are suddenly taken away, but there's still this sense of grace and dignity. And I think that's what really comes up with the Five of Pentacles and the Daughter of Swords. So there you go, you know. All right, let's look at the Panther. Let's look at the Panther. The Panther. The Panther, this is the energy outside of you. The Hierophant and the Emperor, oh my God, whoa. Bubba. That's strong. That is really strong. I'm gonna say, Taurus, because you're looking like, what did I say? You're Venus. And that would be the Empress. Well, hubba. There's like a strong Emperor energy outside of you that's been doing some kind of healing here. Healing in terms of how it moves through life. The Four of Swords. There's that Daughter of Wands, that Page of Wands. Healing in how it communicates and moves through life. The Chariot. Did that about the Four of Swords come out? Oh no, it's the Nine of Wands. Oof, this has been... Well, you know, that's interesting, because you are showing up like you got a bit of difficulties. Nothing all so easy for Taurus. But it's nice. It's nice. Okay, the other thing I want to say too is I look at these clarifiers, just you. Okay, you're trying to get things going in your life too. It's not easy. It's not easy. There's a lot to think about, and your mind can just go too much there. But God, you flow. Like, you flow so freaking gracefully. Too much, Taurus. Can you, like, the rest of us cannot compete with that. All right? Because this energy is dealing with some difficulties here. Definitely going uphill here, going up a really cumbersome staircase. It could even be like a very long period here of not being able to move forward. The Daughter of Wands, the Page of Wands, the Two of Swords, almost feels like narrowing in on, you know, the possible dreams that you have for yourself. Narrowing in on the possible dreams that you have for yourself and being able to communicate this. That's a very interesting energy. And it's interesting that it's coming up like Hierophant Emperor. I don't know. This could even be somebody who's a cusper. This could be somebody who's born on that cusp, because that's a cusp. And what did I talk about? The Second World War. Oh my God. You're showing up like Hitler. No, you're not showing up like Hitler. I didn't mean to say it. Didn't mean to come out that way. No. Hitler was a cusper. But so is Queen Elizabeth. Isn't that funny too? What an interesting energy going on here. Because you're kind of showing up as the archetypal energy of Great Britain in the Second World War. I don't want to just say England, because Great Britain, you're all going through that shit. So this is like Nazi Germany, but well, I don't even want to say that. I won't say that because that's not, I shouldn't say that. But archetypally speaking, it's so funny, or it's at least the leader. It's some sort of leadership energy that's being healed, which is funny because Germany has done a lot of that. Germany has really actually done a lot of that and really incorporated a lot of their horrible, tragic mistakes into their history. You know, like they haven't just bulldozed those things down and we don't talk about it. They talk about it. So, you know, I don't know. It's interesting energy. So what is this creating? The vulture. God, is this like a battlefield energy? Because what does the vulture do? Like it would come in after a, you know, and pick away at the carcass. You're looking so nice, and this energy's got some really heavy spots, doesn't it? The vulture. But that's what this is like. And it's so funny. The Eight of Pentacles could be cleaning up your workspace. Well, this is mastering. Okay, there's the art of mastery going on here. And it's affecting both of you, whoever this other energy is. Yours shows up just really nice. I'm not going to say theirs, but theirs is strong, very strong. Why is it all panthery though? It's got its mouth. Why is it all panthery? Why is that energy all panthery? Not going to answer me. Oh, here we go. Oh, the Son of Wands, the Knight of Wands. This energy has a lot of desire. Energy. And right, it also feels like it's kind of been pent up. It's been difficult to release this desire. So, well, I can see that. Just be careful, Taurus. You have a very strong feminine Venus-y aura about you right now. The Star. Okay. The Ace of Wands and the Daughter of Cups. Oh, this is beautiful. This is, I mean, this is the part here that comes in like this beautiful gift from heaven, this blessing. It's exciting. It's hopeful. It's exciting and hopeful. It's a blessing from heaven. The Ten of Wands. The Ten of Wands. Oh, the Three of Swords. And the Wheel of Fortune. Somebody, okay, this honestly feels like it could be right person, wrong time kind of energy. This is healing. There's something that needs, some healing needs to happen here. And with the Wheel of Fortune, that just takes time. You know, like nobody's in control of turning that wheel. That takes time. You can't force that. Interesting, there's a lot of Four of Swords going on over there. The Four of Cups. Cards being sneaky. They're flipping out and jumping back in. The Four of Cups. The Four of Cups. That one tried to dance, but then it did come out. I think it's the, yes it is. It's the Five of Wands and the Sun. Oh, it's like there's a lot of competition here, so you can't. So there's some sort of competition. Maybe it's the competition vying for you. I'm going to call it as it is, Taurus. I feel like with the energy that you're showing up in, somebody saw you as like a wish, a dream come true, brought a lot of excitement and hope into someone's life. It may have done this at a time where this person was going through heartache. And honestly, it wouldn't be the right time for their energy to mix with yours. This person had to do some sort of healing on their own here. Now, it feels like a missed opportunity too, though, but I feel like there's a lot of competition around you, or a lot of attention. And with this, it's like that's clear. That's clear. That could not be, there's the real clear truth, that there's a lot of competition or attention, or a lot of people trying to get your attention. See that horn honking? Isn't that funny? That's an attention seeker. Wow. Okay, the shark. The Father of Pentacles. Who's that? Is that some of the competition? Circling you like where'd that come from? You've got this Mother of Pentacles, Mother of Cups, and you've got the Father of Cups, the Knight of Cups, you got it all going on. But this Father of Pentacles, why is that here? Why is that circling? Oh my gosh. The Fool, the Eight of Swords, the Eight of Swords, Temperance, and the Hangman. This is circling because it wants a fresh start. It wants a fresh start, a new beginning, but that's dangerously blocked. All you can do is wait. Is that, who is it? I don't know. Somebody's circling somebody. Maybe you are. I'm not sure. Just take it however you want. I want to say the Father of Pentacles is this energy over there. But because of the Five of Wands there, it kind of makes me feel like there's a lot of attention, or a lot of people who want your attention. The Five of Cups. Oh. Okay, it starts with the Lovers, the Devil, the Four of Pentacles, the Six of Swords, the Five of Cups. Yeah, something didn't work out here. Something did not work out. And I want to say again, because the Lovers are divine choices that we come across in life. And this star, this blessing, feels sort of like that. But then the Devil's wrapped up around it. And there's this very difficult energy that follows this blessing. And then there's a need to kind of like contain one's energy and just allow the universe to take themselves to a better place. But, there's sadness because of that. It's a little bit sad. I'm going to go do the extended, Taurus. If you're, not too beautiful to go there. I see you there. In the extended, I'm going to continue to use these decks. All the underlines are going to get reshuffled in. And I'm going to continue to look at your energy. There's energy outside of you and what these two energies are creating. And just see how they continue to transform moving forward. Thank you so much, Taurus. Gorgeous bovine babies. Until next time, do be gentle with yourselves. Bye.